Howdy y'all, Big Country here with Big Country Survival. Happy Independence Day. Treason Day. Happy Treason Day, you ungrateful colonials. Alright. It's just a joke, guys. Alright, don't get all bent out of shape on me. But anyway, so happy 4th. And I have been away for a while. But I've been away for a while and been in the middle of some stuff, and I've been out of town some, and then there's a lot of stuff that's been going. Nothing bad. Just haven't really had a chance to get on with the YouTubes. And just see in the background, I've got let's see, I'll find it. I've got the newest Harbor Freight catalog, and I've got my Bible. I want to show you my Bible. A brother gave this to me. As you can all see, he got it lettered. It is a King James military Bible, so you've got the King James Bible, and then like it's got the the Navy hymn, the Marine Corps hymn, and all of that, right? And yeah, he got it gold lettered, Big Country. So I have been Big Country for a while. But anyway, yeah, it has seen some use. I can show you duct tape and all that. Anyway, I really didn't plan on showing my Bible, and this is a Scofield Bible, which is it's a red letter concordance, new Scofield study system. It's got a lot of good notes in it. That's the big thing about it. It's got a lot of good notes in it about what certain units of measurements are and all that. It's a good study Bible, and a lot of references. Like when Jesus says this, it references back to this from the Old Testament. I really do like it as well. But so I was up in Detroit, well, just past Detroit, up in Troy, Michigan, a little while back, since I last spoke with you, and I had a wedding to go to, and very nice wedding, very nice. The buddy of mine, we've been friends. We've known each other since elementary school. I mean, we've known each other for a while, and so he was in mine, and so said, "Well, I'll come up there for yours." And here's the big thing that I want to start off with this at, and thank you if you've made it this far. So I am like the only guy there that did not have a college degree. I was. I felt as welcomed as anybody else. Now, I was also the most underdressed person at this wedding, because most people are in like 3-piece suits, and I'm in starched and pressed blue jeans, shined up boots, and a starched and pressed Western type shirt, which is, I mean, that's dressed up for me. And I went out and got a special pair. I got a brand new pair of blue jeans for this thing, and I starched the tar out of them, and I ironed the creases and down the front, and so I was like, looking nice, but I was underdressed. But anyway, I felt welcomed by these people, and I didn't know anybody other than like a handful of people who were involved in the wedding, because most of his people that I would know are back down here in West Virginia or wherever, and they couldn't make it up to Detroit, and so that's that there, and they like to say on the news media how we're such a divided and hateful nation, and that everyone hates everybody. Here I am, by collegiate standards, uneducated. I have like one college class under my belt, and that was an aluminum welding class I took out at the college. That was it. Like that's the extent of my college degree. I don't have a degree. I've got a DD 214. So I'm by collegiate standards, I'm uneducated, as far as formal education. And here I am talking to robotics engineers, guys, and mechanical engineers and electrical, like all these engineers. I'm talking to these guys, and I'm having, making good conversation, having a good time with these people, and and really, I have nothing bad to say about anybody on the entire journey. And the entire time I was up there, from the time I went up to the time I came back. And I got into a lot of conversations with random people. I talk to people. That's, what I do. I like engaging random strangers in small talk and conversation. And, so I have no problem. And I'll just, for instance, they say there's a racial divide in our country and that the blacks hate the whites, right? And most of the people that I talked to over the weekend were black. And I am just this old hillbilly from West Virginia. I look like it, I sound like it, I dress like it. And, and I'm talking to guys that, if you believe the stereotype, oh no, they don't get along. Then the black guys, they don't get along with him, that white boy, whatever. Just insert the rabble in your head, and so I'm making good conversation. I mean, we're not getting in depth in anything, but everybody was friendly, is what I'm saying. Like, everybody was friendly, even people like you would expect it or understand it, someone being friendly and they don't want to be, if, overly friendly, if it's like a waiter or a waitress at a restaurant. But no, these are just random people I'm talking to. Now, some of them were customer service people, waitresses and, cashiers and things like that. And, some of them are like that. And they were all friendly too, really. Even, who knows if it. What I'm trying to get at. Everybody was friendly. Now, truth in advertising, I was packing heat. I was concealed carrying. I had the license and all of that, so don't get all, bent out of shape. Some people, and most of y'all ain't gonna get bent out of shape, but I'm licensed to carry, and and I was carrying, and I was ready, and as ready as one can be, in the event something happened. And I'm just being friendly, and they were friendly back. It's like, so I encourage you here in the next few days, and I'm talking to people that, by the stereotype, I should not be wanting to talk to and should not get along with them, and they should, either look down on me or just look at me with contempt. So I do encourage you to try and make it a point to get out of your box a little bit and talk to someone that you wouldn't normally talk to. Now, be safe about it. Be safe about it. Be smart about it. But strike up a conversation with somebody that is not in your, and I hate using the word, but your class. Someone who looks like they make more money than you or less money than you. I would go with the less money. Or someone that's a different race than you, that if you're not used to talking to people of a different race, because I was talking to people, white, black, Hispanic, I don't even know, they had an accent and they clearly weren't American or by birth, and I don't know who they were or where they were from, but strike up a conversation with somebody like that. Be smart about it, be safe, but you might find that you've got a little bit more in common with your fellow Americans than you realized beforehand. And I also will lead on this, or I will put it on this. There are things out there, and there is evil out there, and there are things out there that it's like, you know what, if you do these things, if you believe these things, we just ain't gonna talk. And we cannot get along. We cannot be friends if you believe this, right? But don't go looking for evil where there isn't. Like, don't go trying to find and digging for evil. Don't look for a reason to get bent out of shape. There are those reasons, but don't be making them up. Like, don't make them up. Don't expect that everyone has to look like you, act like you, talk like you, think like you. So go out there, start a conversation, and happy Independence Day. God bless.